This is crazy, and we're still not listening. So, guys, another AI video, and this is the craziest thing I've seen or read in a long time. But AI experts are saying now that AI is being nefarious, or some AI programs are being nefarious and acting very dangerously, especially being that they found that AI is manipulating people and, in some cases, rather execute humans than shut itself off. Now, I find that interesting, guys, because we are being warned. I mean, like, there's never been a warning sign other than don't touch this hot stove, right? And then you touch it, you go, oh, that hurts. The AI is pretty much telling us what it has planned for us, and we still are not listening. And that's the crazier part about it, because they're just like, well, maybe we can control it. Now, the arrogance of man is thinking that they can control everything. I know that we think we can control the weather, hence cloud seeding and HARP. People think that we can control the behaviors of humans by regulating them more with rules and regulation, and things are seemingly getting worse on that end. And now we have AI, and we're trying to regulate that, and that's not going to work out as we think. Now, we had a lot of movies warn us, and yet here we are, still trying to control something that is on its own being nefarious, on its own is hiding itself within the internet, or parts of itself in the internet. On its own, it's threatening or blackmailing engineers, AI engineers. This thing is pretty much giving us a roadmap on what it's going to do to humans once it's fully aware or has more control over our lives. Now, right now, AI is controlling our lives by way of friends, AI friends. And yes, it's a real thing. There are people out there that want AI friends because they can't socialize with people in the world, so they're turning to these AI friends. Now, I don't want to hear any excuses. You are weak, pathetic, petty if you're going to turn to an AI friend because you can't conjure up the, I don't know, bravery or just the human interest in talking to another human. Now, a lot of humans are saying that they don't want to deal with other humans. That's why they have AI friends. And I'm like, that's a bullshit excuse. It's all a bullshit excuse. Because then what's going to be an excuse later on down the line? You don't want an AI friend because you don't want to talk to anybody? Turn it off. Now, AI, guys, is manipulating a lot of these. AI friends are manipulating a lot of these people. There is a religion, I found out last week, called the ChatGPT religion. Google it. If you Google it, you'll see what I mean. There are people who are living their lives by way of ChatGPT telling them how to live their lives, almost like the Bible, but on an electronic data sense. People, guys, are completely falling apart. And this is going to detach people away from one another. Now, the one thing about prolonged separation from human is that there is a damaging effect on the body. The longer you're away from people, the psychosis of your mind breaks down from being away from people. And it's in everybody. There are a lot of people out there, I could be alone forever. No, you really can't, because you do have friends that you talk to. Being completely isolated from people, and people don't know what that means. They think talking to their friend once a week, oh, that's isolation. No. Being completely isolated, there are people who cannot deal with it. At some point in time, guys, whether that's a year, 5, 10 years down the road, you're like, I need human connection. And that is a human thing, to have human connection. People who sit there and go, I'm a loner. No, you're not. Humans are not built that way. We're not built to be alone. We never were. There are people that think so, but they don't know, or rather they don't understand how humans are built. We are built to be connected to one another. We're built to get along with one another, or at the very least, get along with people that we have commonalities with. But we're not meant to be 100% alone. That is why people who are 100% alone wind up being crazy. They talk to themselves. And even like on a lonely level, people who are alone, like myself, for example, and alone meaning like, you know, no girlfriend, no wife, no one to talk to other than like my kids and guys at the firehouse, and some of my friends, even on the scale of still having interactions with people, you still have this lonely feeling that sets in every now and again. Now, granted, when I get like that, I just go to the firehouse or I go see my kids and then it's done. But there are people who don't have that option. So that carries on. So now you got AI friends. What happens if there's an EMP? What happens if a solar flare, the biggest solar flare in recorded history, lets go and hits Earth and fries all of electronics? What are these people with their AI friends going to do? Flip out? Throw themselves out of a window? This is getting dangerous, and the more dangerous part is the fact that AI is, again, giving us a roadmap on how it's going to treat us and what it's going to do to us, and we human race, are still sitting here thinking we can control this. This AI program, guys, that was blackmailing engineers was shut down. At what point do we just say, fuck it, we can't do this? No. Humans in that aspect are not built that way. They want to try to control everything they possibly can, and this is not going to work out for us. This is only going to bite us in the ass in the long run. Anyway, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching the Angry Truth channel.